In rural Ohio, a police raid on a dilapidated house uncovered a nightmare. Inside, authorities found 16 children living in conditions of extreme squalor. The biological scale of this household is nearly unheard of in modern America. 33-year-old Elizabeth Siders has been pregnant almost every year since 2008, giving birth 18 times, including a set of conjoined twins who died shortly after birth. Today, as she sits in jail, she is expecting her 19th child. Elizabeth, her husband Gary Jr., and Gary's parents all face 16 felony counts of child endangering for the conditions the children were found in. But the records reveal a strange detail about the day of the arrest. State agents and local police deputies did not go to that house on Omar Street to rescue children. The horrific living conditions were discovered by accident. Law enforcement arrived to execute a separate search warrant for a different investigation, one that remains strictly sealed by the court. The rescue of 16 abused children was the unintended byproduct of a much deeper, hidden criminal probe. The physical isolation of the Siders' home suggests a family completely cut off from the world. Yet, the evidence found behind those decaying walls shows they were remarkably connected to the outside. Despite the neglect, several of the older children had smartphones and maintained active social media accounts. They were careful to mask their identities online, refusing to post photos of themselves, and using anime characters or cats as their profile pictures. The adults also kept their extended family at a distance, only reaching out to ask for money for utility bills, or to accept the gift of a used car. The paper trail is equally confusing. Elizabeth went to hospitals for childbirth at least 18 times, yet these frequent interactions with the healthcare system never triggered a sustained welfare intervention for the children at home. The Siders family existed in the periphery of modern society, appearing in hospitals for medical care and on social media for leisure, while remaining effectively invisible to the agencies meant to protect them. Facing 16 felony counts, the four adults have adopted a defense strategy centered on diminished capacity and low IQ. This defense strategy has already seen results. The 73-year-old grandfather successfully petitioned for a medical recognizance bond, allowing him to leave jail for a hospital based on health issues and concerns regarding his mental competency. This claim of incompetence sits at odds with the family's history. It fails to explain how they successfully maintained a secret household of 20 people for 2 decades without alerting schools or neighbors. Their legal maneuvers also suggest a sharp tactical focus. All 4 defendants simultaneously waived their rights to a preliminary hearing. In Ohio, a preliminary hearing requires prosecutors to present evidence of probable cause in open court. Waiving this right sends the case directly to a grand jury, keeping the sealed warrant and evidence behind closed doors, away from the media. The coordination required for this legal blackout suggests a level of sophistication designed to shield a much larger secret from public view. The complexity of the case is already straining local resources. Vinton County prosecutor William Archer has filed a request for outside help. He asked the state attorney general's office and a neighboring county prosecutor to step in and assist with the investigation. In Ohio, the county prosecutor holds 2 conflicting responsibilities. They pursue criminal charges and provide legal defense for the county's civil agencies. By seeking a special prosecutor, Archer is acknowledging a conflict. The move suggests local child and family services likely had prior contact with the Siders family, making the agency a potential target for future litigation. That brings the focus back to the sealed warrant. Legal experts have noted that a raid of this scale is rarely triggered by minor offenses or local misdemeanors. The prevailing theory behind the parallel investigation points towards financial crimes, specifically the possibility of massive systemic welfare or Medicaid fraud used to sustain a hidden family of 20. The children are finally safe, but the investigation into how this household operated within the system for so long has only just begun.